There's a new queen of Christmas, folks, and her name is Jonathan Bennett. If y'all don't remember, I dropped a video in July where I watched the first gay Christmas Hallmark movie, and then I realized that was a lie. It was not the first gay Christmas Hallmark movie, and it wasn't even the first one starring Jonathan Bennett. The reliable queer media source, them, is wrong? Now, I broke this story back in July, but it seems the mainstream media has finally caught up to the award-winning journalism that I bring to you every single month that I post, which is every once in a while.
I mean, move over Mariah Carey, because there's a new king of Christmas, and it's you.
I'll take it.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw this Cosmopolitan article at the end of November and was gagged that they had it right. They had the correct order of the first gay Christmas movies, and even joked about how Jonathan Bennett stars in all of them. How did they not credit me in this article? I broke this story. Who wrote this article? Because I broke this story. Let me see who wrote this. Oh, I'm sure y'all are some of the 300 people who saw my first video. I'm sure you rang the bell. I'm sure you're one of the viewers here of the very few that watch this. Well, welcome back, because Jonathan Bennett is back with a new gay Christmas Hallmark movie for us to watch this year. Praise be, because we all have been waiting all year for this, let's be real. I know all my fans have been asking me, LB, when are you going to continue watching the Jonathan Bennett gay industrial complex? Well, right the fuck now, dumbass. So buckle up, because it's about to get Christmas time in here. Gay Christmas time in here. Oh. So the new Jonathan Bennett gay Christmas movie this year is called Christmas on Cherry Lane. And you guys are going to want to strap in, because this one is pretty good. So the movie starts out with this Mormon couple. I'm guessing they're Mormon, just look at them. And they are expecting, ooh, look at that belly. They just moved in to their new house on Christmas Eve.
Unpack the boxes.
Well, I'm thinking if we put up enough lights, no one will notice what a mess the house is. Maybe we could just leave it like this.
I am due in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can barely see the floor, let alone sit on it.
I know, but Lizzie, sweetheart, it's Christmas Eve. We should not spend Christmas Eve unpacking boxes. We should spend Christmas Eve celebrating the spirit of the holiday and drinking hot cocoa out of mugs and flirting in our new house.
And they're expecting her family to come for dinner on Christmas one day after they somehow moved in on the 24th of the month. Can you do that? Can you move into a new place on the 24th? Was it a Christmas Eve special? Anyways, I don't understand it, but that's the story we're starting with.
Promise me you won't bring that up at Christmas dinner tomorrow.
No, I would never. But you know your father's going to. Because he's going to say, hey, John, how's the gas station business going these days? But what he really means is my other daughter married a rich lawyer.
Well, and then my mom's gonna say, are you ready for the baby? What she really means is, you're not ready for the baby. Are we ready?
Probably not.
Wow, she's really biting off a lot to chew, or whatever it's called. Having to unpack, put on a whole dinner for her family while being 9 months pregnant. Aren't you supposed to not be stressed? Because the baby is like part of your brain. Before we really jump into this, you're probably wondering, what, a Mormon couple? Where's Jonathan Bennett? Is Jonathan Bennett Mormon in this? No. This movie is like 3 separate small storylines that like come together, and it's like Love Actually but gay. And I've never seen Love Actually, but apparently this is like a reference to it, is what I've heard from the people that speak to me. Okay, so our second story, we meet Conrad and Winnie's mom talking to some lady about their family's tea she's about to spill, and this one starts pretty juicy.
Oh, there you are. It's Conrad and Winnie's favorite. They pooled their allowance to buy this for their dad when they were little.
And he liked it?
Oh, no, he thought it was awful. And he loved it, too.
Have you told them about...
Nelson will be here in a little while. We're going to tell them today. Yeah, I'm hoping this softens it a bit.
Winnie and Conrad arrive.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Stop it.
I
I had to do something to drown out all those noises your car makes. Conrad, I understood when you were in high school and college, you didn't have any money, you couldn't afford a new car, but now you're making tons at that new job of yours. When are you gonna get rid of this piece of junk?
Conrad makes fun of Winnie's singing, and she starts making fun of his shitty-ass car. And Conrad is like, Uncle Ham gave me that car when Dad died.
Uncle Ham gave me that car when Dad died. I fully intend to restore it. It's a classic.
It's an embarrassment. Look, if I'm going to become a superstar singer, like I fully intend to do, then I need to project a certain image, and this is not it.
Winnie mentions wanting to be a famous singer, and that's why he should get a nicer car, because she needs to look famous now. They just lay out a ton of story, just but. Because it's 3 separate stories, they have to really be shooting the story down our throats with this one.
You remember the plan, right? We go in, small talk, eat, exchange gifts, and then we're out of there by 5.
And they discuss their plan to leave the family function ASAP to go hang out with their friends after, which makes a lot of sense and is relatable content.
Paper, scissors!
Finally! 6 minutes and 11 seconds in, and we finally get the Queen, Jonathan Bennett, on screen. So the last story we're following is the gay one. Yay, let's be real, this one carries. And I mean, it's Jonathan Bennett, and his husband is Vincent Rodriguez III, who played Josh in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Let's go, you know this is the best one. This is why we're tuning in. This is why we're here every year for Gay Hallmark Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Eve, morning.
Where'd you get these?
I made them.
Where?
In my kitchen?
I can't bake Christmas cookies in my kitchen, Quinn. Can't bake cookies, can't make stuffing, can't cook a turkey.
Did you use cornbread for your stuffing? Because I saw this recipe that uses sourdough.
Quinn, you promised me that the kitchen will be done by Christmas Eve.
So we meet a pissed off Jonathan Bennett, who is rightfully upset that the contractor he hired to redo his kitchen is behind schedule, and they have 12 people coming over for dinner tonight.
14. Linda and Emily are in town, so I invited them. You're trying to kill me, babe.
14 people coming now? This is a Christmas disaster, if I ever seen one.
We need to admit defeat and move the party to repair.
Oh, hey! I had lunch at your restaurant last week. It wasn't bad.
Not mine, I'm just the chef.
So Jonathan Bennett is a chef, and he doesn't understand why he can't just cook his fancy Christmas dinner at the restaurant he works at. And his husband is like, no. You need to cook it here. It has to be done here.
Babe, this is our first Christmas in this house, and you know how important it is to me that we do it here.
I know.
And you know that I would do anything to make you happy. Aw. But I can't cook without a kitchen!
Jonathan Bennett's husband leads him outside to cool down, and something so unexpected, yet so perfect happens.
Silent night, holy night.
I don't want to.
All is calm, sleep in heavenly peace.
Why did I tell you that singing Christmas carols calms me down?
It's come in handy over the years.
Singing Christmas carols to calm him down? He's singing a Christmas carol to calm him down. He needs a Christmas carol sang to calm him down. Just all throughout the year, he just always needs that.
Why do you put up with me? You're a chef and I can't cook.
True.
Hey guys, quick question. How badly do you need the stove today?
Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful.
Gay? They're gay? Gay kiss in the first 10 minutes? Wow, I guess it does get better. It just shows the progress that we've made in the last year, that can happen within the first 10 minutes of a Christmas Hallmark family movie. Gay.
We said we weren't going to do presents till Christmas morning.
I know. But this one needs to happen today.
Oh. Aww.
To make Christmas a little more special.
We're back with the Mormon couple, and the guy presents his wife with a gift, and it's a Hallmark ornament. And this movie is low-key filled with like non-stop Hallmark ornaments and ads, which apparently that's like how the Hallmark channel started. It was a part of an era back in like the 50s when like stores were creating channels to produce content to promote sales on certain items in their stores, and the Hallmark channel is the only one that like thrived and still exists. And I'm like, that's so fascinating to me. Like, was there a McDonald's channel? Was there a Walmart channel?
I think a quiet Christmas Eve is just what we needed.
Here we are.
Oh, freezing out there. Hey!
Mom!
Merry Christmas!
Dad, what are you...
Then, before you know it, her parents barge in. And I guess they haven't gotten used to locking the door because this is a new house, because they just walk right in there. And they're like, we're here now, we're taking over. And I'm sorry you're pregnant because we're about to stress you the fuck out.
I figured John could use some help fixing things around the house.
Well, I am a mechanic. I do fix things for a living.
Well, you own a gas station.
And a body shop.
Well, it's a house, John. It's not a Chevy.
Since we were coming, we figured that we would stay and have Christmas Eve dinner together.
Wait, you're staying here?
Yeah, and we told your brother to come here after they get here from St. Louis.
Everyone's staying here?
Yeah, so it's just me, your father, Brett, Olivia, and adorable little Peter.
Is that all?
Mom, we moved in yesterday.
Her parents explained they invited her whole family to come a day early and have Christmas Eve dinner at their house. And also, they're all staying there. She was like, I went ahead and invited everybody to come a day early, not tell you, and we're all staying here. And you're 9 months pregnant, so I hope you can deal with that. I hope this is just like something you can deal with. Now we are back to Winnie and Conrad's family. They're preparing dinner with their mom.
I'm focusing on my music career.
You did 2 songs at Elwood's Chuckle Hut and all-you-can-eat buffet last week. How was that a music career?
Hush. Everyone has to start somewhere. Honey, I'm very proud of you. Thank you, Mom.
Although,
did you happen to see the brochures for the business classes I sent you? Everyone needs to have a backup.
Their mom, Loki, shits on Winnie's dreams of being a singer.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Nelson?
Nelson's here.
Look at you. Merry Christmas, Santa.
Be nice.
I love your jacket.
oh, it's pretty great, isn't it?
Wow.
You know, 'tis the season. Conrad, how you doing?
I'm well, Nelson. Thank you.
Oh, come in here. Good to see you.
I woke up this morning and I thought, I need a new sleigh.
Did you get a new car? I get the first ride.
Oh, sorry, sweetie. That privilege will go to the future Mrs. Claus.
Future.
Oh my gosh, did I just say that? Oh my god, did I just say that? Oh my god.
You're selling the house.
Yes.
Not only are they engaged, but she's selling the house and moving to Florida. And fully grown-ass adult Conrad ain't too happy about that. He ain't too happy about his mother moving on with her life after his father has died. Now he wants her to stay in that house and think about her dead husband till he dies. Back to Gay Christmas.
And we'd like to have our kitchen done sometime by our silver anniversary, so...
Yeah, I got that. So, are you from around here?
Mike is from Philadelphia. I was born in the Philippines, but raised here.
Ah, cool. Zian. Does that mean something?
Suddenly, they get a knock at their door and good news! They get a baby tonight.
Since I need to find someone to foster this child, and the two of you are next on the list.
We've been approved?
Congratulations.
So we'll be taking her today?
Tonight, yes. Do you think you could have everything ready that quickly? What was that?
Nothing. Nothing. It's just housekeepers cleaning. Yeah. We're having friends over for Christmas Eve dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm. But we could cancel that. We wouldn't want to overwhelm her.
Actually, she's very spirited and loves being around people.
Well, these are our best friends. It would be the perfect way to welcome a little girl to our home.
Having a dinner party with only grown-ups is the best way to welcome a
little girl. A place for her to sleep, but no other issues.
Everything will be perfect.
Things are really picking up with our 3 stories. For the Mormons, we have a whole bunch of their family coming in to their brand new house they haven't even fully moved into, Conrad and Winnie can't let their mommy sell the house and move to Florida with her new man, because it's not what Dad would want after all. And with our gays, they have to prep for a large dinner with an unfinished kitchen and now have to prepare a room for a 6-year-old.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
They're all living in the same house at different time periods. Those aren't Mormons. They're just from the 70s. That's why their family came unannounced. They don't have cell phones. That's why the parents are so rude to them. There's no boundaries. Those weren't invented yet. Oh my god. That's why Winnie's mom doesn't believe in her being a singer. It's in 1999. That wasn't a realistic career at the time. Oh my gosh. I love how this house went from having white Mormons in the 70s, some other random white people in the 90s, and in 2023, we've got an interracial gay couple, because love wins. And it does get better. I think it just did. I think it just got better. Thank you, Jonathan Bennett, for making it better. Back with the Mormons.
Did you label the boxes? I mean, you should always label the boxes.
Of course. Oh, we did. Yep, we did. See right here, kitchen, right there.
Well, that's like getting on a bus that says Illinois. You were going to Chicago, but you wound up in Peoria.
I swear this old white man only talks in riddles. Like, okay, Grandpa, let's get you off to bed. So the Mormons are explaining, like, yo, how are we supposed to have time to churn butter now that you invited the whole family to stay for dinner tonight?
You know, Frank, Evelyn, we were hoping to have a nice, quiet holiday with Lizzie so close to her due date, just trying to avoid stress.
Well, Lizzie Bear, you won't have to lift a finger. I mean, John and I'll do all the hard work. That is, if you're up for some hard work. I mean, harder than pumping gas.
In the 70s, was owning a gas station / body shop and working on cars considered not macho? Because this old man is acting like working on cars and owning a gas station is pussy work. Like, work that pussy. He is like, can you handle hard work? Your dainty little hands only pump gas for a living. He's low-key like, I don't know if you got what it takes to do hard work of being a household husband. All you do is pump gas and, like, work on cars for a living. Like, can you actually, like, set a table like a real man? Like, what? Is that really what they were saying in the 70s? I'm going to have to look it up, but I think that answer is no.
All right, we're going to figure it all out. It's going to be a wonderful Christmas. Don't worry about a thing. That must be Brad and the family.
They try to set boundaries with the parents, but they're like, no. We're taking over your house without your permission like we planned. And then the rest of their family just arrives.
Eater, Peter, pumpkin eater.
I don't eat pumpkin.
Sometimes you do.
So now they drop all these little comments to make it feel like we're in the timeline they're supposed to be in.
Groovy place you got here.
He just randomly said groovy. I get it. We're in the 70s. Thank you for reminding me that we're not in a Mormon cult. We're in the 70s. Yes. Then the pregnant Mormon lady explains to her sister-in-law that she's worried about her husband, John, being under a lot of stress for his business.
The business is, they're calling it an oil crisis. 1 gallon of gas is over 40 cents now. 40 cents.
Did you hear Nixon told people not to hang Christmas lights to save energy?
I know. And people are somehow blaming John. But what they don't know is that John is barely making a profit on gas. He refuses to gouge his customers like his competitors are.
So how is he staying afloat?
Car repairs, mostly. But even that's dwindling.
How does John do it? You know, the good Mormon faith says thou shalt not gouge the gas prices. We're back with the gays. So Josh, from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, comes home with a bunch of presents for the 6-year-old girl that's coming tonight.
This is never gonna work. Anne is gonna walk in here with that little girl and see our death trap of a kitchen, and then we're gonna be banned from being foster parents for the rest of our life.
Okay, I said it before, and I meant it. The rest of the house is great. We'll just distract her with the princess sheets that don't match the reindeer pillowcases and the insane amount of toys I bought, and it'll all be fine.
This plan of distracting the people who are supposed to make sure this girl's going to, like, a proper, safe household is kind of hilarious. Obviously, them getting their kitchen renovated. I'm confused why that qualifies them as like not a safe house because they have a contractor there. Is there something we don't know about the contractor?
You know my story, and it's like it was
Meant to be.
Yeah. We've been talking about how much we wanted to be dads since our first date.
What? You've been talking about how much you've wanted to be dads since your first date? That's weird. That's weird.
I need to cook something. Anything. Doesn't have to be big. Soup. I'll make soup at this point.
I love how Jonathan Bennett's character needs to cook to calm down. Like, why isn't he just saying, like, all I want for Christmas is you? Like, also, does it have to be, like, an older Christmas carol to calm him down? Like, can it be, like, a contemporary one? Can it be, like, Michael Bublé? Or does that just not, like, does that make him more agitated? He starts singing Michael Bublé to piss him off.
I'll even do it in a microwave. Okay, all right. Wow, you said the M word? Okay, let's go check on Quincy. How he's doing.
The M word? The M word? I didn't hear him say anything about little people. So the contractor installed the stove, but the rest of the kitchen is still not finished, and Jonathan Bennett is like,
can I please just go cook at the restaurant? I'll cook everything there. I'll bring it back here.
It's not the same. I want the house to smell like Christmas dinner.
It's gonna smell like sawdust if we don't start cooking soon.
So Daisy arrives and offers the gays to use her kitchen to cook, which she's their neighbor. That probably would be way more convenient than like having to go to the restaurant. But, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because he wants the smells. He needs the smells. Okay, just kidding. He needs the smells.
Well, you can use mine. All the appliances are old and out of date, but so am I, and I still work.
Z wants us to cook dinner here tonight.
Oh, you want the smells.
See? She gets it.
So basically, their whole conflict would be resolved if Josh from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend wasn't obsessed with food smells. Like, BB, you do know the smells come attached to the foods, so if you brought in the dinner, it would still have an aroma. He needs the smell of food cooking in a construction site. Like, please, babe, I need the turkey to be sprinkled with the plywood.
You go see what kind of smells you can generate in that kitchen, and Zian and I will go work on making a room fit for a little princess. Oh, wait, come here. You're gonna be dads.
She doesn't even say they're gonna be great dads. She's just like, you're gonna be dads. Does she not think they're gonna be good? I'm a little pissed off that this movie low-key tricked me into watching 2/3 of a straight Christmas movie and not like 3/3 of a gay Christmas movie. Like, I wanted, but that's okay because Jonathan Bennett is in 1/3 of it, and I guess that's all I need to get by. Winnie and Conrad try to talk their mom out of getting engaged and moving to Florida.
Mom, I'm sorry, but we just don't think this is a good idea.
What part?
All of it.
Well, no, I'm okay with the getting married part.
Conrad, Winnie, I love you both very much, but this is not your decision. It's mine.
Her body, her choice. Love that for her. She knows what she can do, and she's an adult, older than them, because they're all adults. For all of you new fans to the Jonathan Bennett gay Hallmark Christmas movie industrial complex, you might not know that this storyline is incredibly similar to the actual first gay Christmas Hallmark movie, called The Christmas House. It's a pretty similar storyline as this Conrad Winnie story of like, oh no, the house, it's Christmas, things are changing. I feel the same way about the storyline watching it now as I did when I watched The Christmas House, and I'm just like, I don't understand why these grown-ass kids care so much about their parents' love life. Is that straight people culture, caring about your parents' love life? Maybe because your parents are straight, so you're like, oh my gosh, I can relate so hard to this, so like, I'm invested.
This was definitely more than just a house. It was our home.
How do you let all that go?
Because I love you. And I can't wait to make a new home with you.
In Florida, where it's currently 82 degrees and sunny.
You won't miss a white Christmas?
I know they're moving to Florida, but like, I know their Christmas is still gonna be pretty white.
It really seems like she's made up her mind. I just don't know what staying here and talking it to death is going to accomplish.
Maybe instead of talking to her, we can show her. I mean, you said it. How Dad used to make Christmas here so special. I mean, remember? You'd make up all those games and we'd do scavenger hunts and build snowman families in the front yard.
Yeah, so?
So Winnie and Conrad's confrontational talk wasn't very successful, so now they've moved on to plan B, which is recreating old Christmas traditions that their dead dad would do to make their mom feel guilty as fuck, so she won't leave this house because she's like, oh no, I miss my dead husband. It's a great plan. If he's a chef, why would he do that? That is not right. Also, since when is Christmas a turkey time? Christmas is honey glazed ham. There's like weird Christmas honey glazed ham erasure in this film. It's fucked up, but I don't think I can get into it in this video. But subscribe and maybe we can get to it next year.
Lizzie, you have to mix that much better. Just put your back into it.
Mom, I've made stuffing before. I made it last Christmas, remember?
Mm-hmm, I remember.
Okay, well, why don't I finish the potatoes?
No, the potatoes. Well, you know how your father doesn't like lumps. Just let me do it.
Oh my god, I hate these people. This storyline is the most frustrating and boring, and then the next scene is her dad and her brother being passive-aggressive towards John, trying to build a crib. Like, can you give a bitch a break? Y'all stressing me out just watching this. It's awful. Okay, our favorite Mormons step outside to get a break from the passive-aggressive family members.
Let's look at it this way. This is the Christmas that we get to look back on and laugh.
Right. Okay. So we're getting the bad one out of the way, and it's just uphill from here.
Exactly, yes. In fact, we should be thinking about all those future Christmases in this house.
Yes, Christmas morning with our son or daughter.
Or both.
So progressive, so gender forward, non-binary representation, gender queering Christmas we live for progressive Mormons. In the 70s, the Mormons are going Christmas caroling when they knock on their neighbor's door.
Oh, that was so good. Thank you. I'm Daisy.
Oh my gosh, it's Daisy, the only character that's like featured in each timeline of all three stories, and the only character that they decided to age up for some reason. No other character ages up when they go to present day. They only had the funds to age up Daisy, or Daisy just sat out in the sun for several years. They invite Daisy over for Christmas, and the rest is history. Winnie and Conrad invite their mom and Nelson to play a classic Christmas game they used to play when their dad was alive. Blindfold present wrapping.
Blindfold present wrapping!
I love this montage of them playing this game. They blast the Christmas music. You can't really make out what they're saying, and I can't imagine they're saying anything besides just over and over being like, wrap the present. Okay, now wrap the present. No, wrap it. Wrap the present. Put the paper, put the bowl in the present. Put the on the present.
Go! Okay, Winnie, turn this to your left. Keep going straight. Winnie, pick up the thing. The thing is just to your left. I don't know what thing you're talking about. The thing, there! It's to your left. Oh, got it. You're on your left. Oh, yeah. Get the box. Hey, clothesline the box towards. Stick on. We're done!
Winnie is low-key over the plan of trying to convince their mom to not be with Nelson, and she's like, yo, they can wrap a present together, and Conrad just doesn't get it.
But look at their present. It's perfect. They obviously make a good team, and Nelson is a really good guy.
Okay, well, then we give them our blessing. They move to Florida, and this really is our last Christmas in this house.
I mean, she's happy.
But what if it doesn't make her happy? What if she regrets it and it's too late?
Then she gets a divorce? Like, it's not that serious. And maybe she'll even get some money. Who knows how much money Nelson has? Like, stop interfering with her bag. They're not signing a prenup. The gays are getting ready for their big Christmas dinner when Jonathan Bennett starts freaking out about being a parent.
I plan my menus very carefully and make sure that all the ingredients are available and that I have plenty of time to cook everything exactly the way I want so it turns out perfectly. What I don't do is rush around and just make do with whatever's available and just hope for the best when there's so much at stake.
Are you still talking about cranberry sauce?
No.
The first Noel.
Stop it.
Stop singing! No, just stop singing! Stop singing!
He finally said it. Jeez.
Quinn says they're about an hour away from being done.
Done?
Done.
Daisy lets the gays know that the contractor is about an hour away from being done with the kitchen. Oh, but it can't be done that easily because the power goes off.
How would you feel about Christmas Eve dinner by candlelight?
Conrad won't stop making suggestions for old Christmas games or traditions that they should try to recreate.
Oh, this is a great one. Snowman building contest. We should do that.
It's freezing outside.
Oh, how about this one? Does anybody remember Mystery Christmas Carol?
What was that?
We'd sit around the fireplace in the living room, and then we'd get our cocos out, and we'd each sing a Christmas carol, except you couldn't sing the words, you could only sing doobie-doo.
You were so bad at that.
I was not. Okay, let's try it.
Conrad, I need to concentrate or the food's gonna be ruined.
Come on, Mom, this was one of Dad's favorites. Look, I'll go first. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doobie-doo.
What?
I'm sorry, but I think you're making a mistake.
I don't think so. But if you can't accept that...
Maybe I should just go?
No, Conrad.
Conrad lets his mom know that she's making a huge mistake by selling the house, retiring, and moving to Florida with her new man.
Conrad,
No, Winnie, go back inside.
come back inside with me.
No, I just need
It's
to...
Christmas Eve. You can't leave.
I have to. I've already said things I shouldn't have said, and if I stay, I'm only gonna make it worse.
Wait, what did he say that he shouldn't have said?
Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doobie-doo.
Oh yeah, that was back. Back with the Mormons, John gets a call from the police letting him know someone threw a brick into his shop window. And so he rushes over to board up the damage and like clean up the mess.
Thanks for coming out, officer.
Absolutely.
Well, nothing's missing, and I emptied the registers last night when I closed up, and the safe hasn't been touched, so I don't know. You know, why would someone break in and not steal anything?
Maybe they got scared off. Or maybe people just aren't really happy with gas prices these days.
You think this is just vandalism?
It's possible.
Yeah, well, everyone thinks I'm getting rich off this oil crisis.
I know gas prices are 40 cents now, but our John does not gouge his prices.
He refuses to gouge his customers like his competitors are.
Why would someone vandalize his shop? He should be having the cheapest prices in town. Maybe it's the other gas places he's making them look bad, so they throw a rock at his place? But I'm honestly confused why the cop is like, oh, they're vandalizing you for the high gas prices, when we know our John does not gouge. He does not do that. So why would that happen? Why would they get... Are they lying to us? John and the cop are talking about how they're both about to be fathers and how they're nervous about not being a good parent.
You know? Like, what does it mean to even be a good father?
I hear that. But you know what helps get me through? Huh. Whenever I get messed up about tomorrow, I take a step back and look at all the blessings I have today. I have a home, I have a good job.
He has a good job? Mormon mommy, she's about to be giving birth on the couch, and she's like, Mom, I'm not going to be a good parent. I suck at making potatoes. And the mom's like, no one knows how to be a good parent. You just make it up, and you go along, and you hope you do a good job.
We had no idea what we were doing.
Well, neither do we. Oh, you have made that abundantly clear.
Sweetheart, you are going to be a great mom, and John is going to be an amazing dad.
No, what about the house? John's gas station? And I don't even know how to make potatoes without lumps.
You are so strong and capable and independent, and I'm just worried that you're not going to need us anymore.
And she never needed her again.
Hey, can we use your car to get her to the hospital?
The contractions are too close together. There's no time.
You're a police officer. Have you ever delivered a baby before?
It's the first time for everything.
Okay, but it's so random. Do cops even deliver babies in between doing nothing except murdering people? A cop means all cops, especially the ones that deliver babies. Finally, we're back to the gays.
Still no luck getting the car started.
No, we can't wait that long. I know it's Christmas Eve, but that...
So Jonathan Bennett and Daisy are at the restaurant finishing cooking up Christmas dinner when Jonathan Bennett's car won't turn on.
You have any idea why the car won't start?
I know where the gas goes and how to turn it on. After that, I'm out. I have no idea how to fix a car.
Gay. Oh, okay, so Jonathan Bennett is using the old gas station as a restaurant now. Okay, so that was like John from the Mormon family's gas shop that's now a restaurant called Repair. Oh my god, it's all coming together.
It won't start. Is it the battery? How would I know? Oh, okay.
You could end this right now. Just sing him a Christmas carol real quick. Just sing Silent Night, bro.
We're gonna have this little kid show up for Christmas Eve dinner, and there's gonna be no dinner.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. This is our first major test at parenthood, and we failed.
Mike. Ho, ho.
Oh, he actually did it.
It's not gonna work. It is the night of
The thrill of hope.
Oh, no, 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 no. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But I love it.
A new and glorious morn.
Fall on your knees.
Okay, so Winnie walks in singing. She's the singer who works at this restaurant. Also, she looks exactly the same in 2023 as she did in 1999. Drop the skincare routine. She looks like she lives on the beach that makes you not age. What is her secret? They only budgeted aging makeup for one person. What is going on?
Remember how to get to the house?
Mike, I grew up there. I was the one who told you guys to buy it a year ago when it went on the market. Oh, how are the renovations coming?
Joyful, the nations rise.
So, it's near the end of the movie, and they're explaining how every timeline is connected. Now we jump back to 1999. Conrad returns to his mom's house, and he offers to help with dinner. They all make up and hug. Then Conrad walks by this odd family photo that looks like it was generated using AI.
Yes.
Like always.
Now, it's all these end of the movie montages of all the families happy, celebrating Christmas. They all end happily ever after because they remember Christmas is about having children. And that's what they did. Or moved to Florida with the new fiance. Or engaged, yeah. That's what they did. So that was Christmas on Cherry Lane, the new 2023 Jonathan Bennett gay Hallmark Christmas movie. It's not bad. Definitely a fun watch. I do wish we had 3/3 of a gay Christmas storyline, but you know what? I'll get what I can get, and I give this movie 5 newborn Christmas babies out of 10. It could have used way more Jonathan Bennett. Hallmark, I know you're watching this. Next year, please give us more Jonathan Bennett. And then it would be 10 out of 10 newborn Christmas babies. And you know that that's the truth. I'll see you next Christmas. Just kidding, next month. Because I'm going to start doing this more because it's a new year, new me. And we're going to be making these more often. Look, I have a new setup. Isn't it great? Doesn't it look way better? I'm figuring this out, you guys. For you. For all of my one fan. I probably have at least 2. 3.